exciting times.
I am very excited.
Well, hello and welcome back to the Cancer Corner channel, and a very happy new year to everybody, and welcome to a cold, what is workout number 3 of the day, and it's the a brick run, which is going to be about 5 miles, 4 miles ish, just really to sort of loosen the legs up. So with it being New Year, I figured New Year's Day can go one of two ways. So you either wake up with a stinging hangover, and if you're lucky get a lie in, or you wake up super motivated, and like what most people say is, oh, this year's going to be my year, this is going to be different. Well, I woke up with a latter for the first year in a long time today, so I woke up super motivated today. But I also got a bit of a lie in too, thanks to my wife, so thanks a lot, Jill. And yeah, so I figured today, right, why not hit the day hard and see where we stand a little bit. And there's another really good reason behind that motivation today, which I'll touch on after this. In the meantime, I'm going to negotiate this icy swamp. It's like going for a run on bloody hot. So why the huge boost in motivation? Well, it's not only because it's New Year and finally get to say goodbye to 2020, which, let's face it, is a pretty shit year as far as years go. There's been some nice parts of it for me personally. Obviously, some of the side effects of all the bad things that's happened to us meant that I got to spend pretty much an entire year at home with my kids, and the weather in the summer was awesome, so we got to spend a lot of time playing in the garden and playing outdoors when the restrictions allowed us to. So we got to spend a lot of really good quality time with the kids, and they're only kids once, so that's one silver lining that I can take out of the year. And obviously the training. Now, at the start of the year, I was a pretty new cyclist. Hadn't rode a bike for a lot of years, and then obviously out of the blue decided I was going to get into Ironman and training for triathlon. So I spent a long time sort of just building base miles up and things like that, and for a while my FTP was stuck about 187. So over the last few weeks, coming up at the end of the year, I've been trying to sort of increase the bike a little bit, get out on some hillier route, try some longer rides, do some builder sessions, and obviously I did the Zwift Academy. And yeah, so this morning I woke up, I've got my chemo starting on Wednesday, which is, what's it today? I don't know what day it is. I don't pay attention to what day it is anymore, but it's only a few days away. And so I figured, right, okay, we'll hit a ramp test today, see if the FTP's improved, and it's gone up from 187 to 231, which is a pretty decent step up for me. So I'm looking forward to hitting some workouts again with the new FTP, and seeing if we can continue that improvement. And I suppose it's what people refer to in bodybuilding circles as newbie gains. So let's hope there's a lot more to get. So following the FTP test, I thought, right, okay, I was planning to do a bit of a brick session on New Year's Day, because our normal hike up Rosebery Top has been sort of ruined because of COVID. So I thought, okay, quick 10 miler, spin the legs down, and what felt like a pretty easy 10 miler, I covered it in 26 minutes or something. I'll put it up here. And yeah, again, that's a decent improvement. A little while ago I was struggling to break 30 minutes for a 10 mile TT, and now I'm doing it just on a spin down ride, so it's all good. But there's one much bigger reason as to why my motivation has peaked today, and unfortunately I'm coming onto a really noisy road, so I'll shut you off until I get somewhere quieter, and we'll talk about that because it's very exciting. back, obviously I mentioned that I was looking for a coach, because I mean I'm new to all this. I've trained for events before, but I've always had some sort of plan, and I've never done any real multi-sport events other than a couple of duathlons and pool triathlons, which were just DIY things, and the duathlons are through the club. Now, obviously taking on an Ironman is so much bigger than that, and especially considering the goal is not just to finish, is to set a really good benchmark time, to see sort of where we stand against our peers in the age group, so that we can start seeing what we need to work on to hopefully one day get a corner. Now, with that in mind, for probably the last week or so through Instagram, I got in touch with Mr. Ben Bridges. Now, Ben is a British triathlon coach. He also has a very good YouTube channel himself, which does quite well, which I'll link down below, called This Messy Happy. So if you want to take a look at it, if you're interested in sort of running coaching, triathlon coaching, it's definitely worth having a look. The videos are done by himself, and I think it's his wife Mary, and they're fantastic. I mean, the camera works really good, the editing's really good, and the information in there is golden. So let's just push up this hill. There's a dog barking at me. So yeah, he basically sells his coaching plans and stuff like that. I've spoken to him a few times in comments on his videos, spoke to him a little bit on Instagram now, and I'm really looking forward to getting my teeth stuck into what he has planned for us. And obviously it's going to be a hell of a lot more efficient than trying to do it myself when I don't know what I'm doing. So watch this space, and over the next few weeks hopefully we'll see what sort of sessions we get. And yeah, I mean, yeah, exciting times. Now, as far as this one's gone, it's the first brick session I've done in a little while. Oh, there's a squirrel. Got a stalker. And it's the first brick session I've done in a little while. It's actually felt pretty good. I'm just coming up 5 miles in. It'll be shade over 5 by the time I'm home. And averaged about 8:20, so nice easy pace. A little bit faster than that in sections, getting a bit slower to do some filming and others. So yeah, pretty relaxed. So yeah, if anybody's watching this and wants to sort of pick up some something to do with fitness in the new year, number one tip: advising some cold weather gear, or invest in some rather. You're probably only really going to need it between now and maybe middle of March, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather will start picking up. But it does make things a hell of a lot more comfortable when you've got the right stuff on. We're back now. It was about just over 5 miles. I'll put it on here along with the bike ride and the FTP session that I did earlier on. And yeah, nice solid day's training to start the year. And like I said, I mean, just watch this space. We'll see what Ben has in store for us. And I think at first we're going to do, I can't remember what he said it was. I think it was a 12-week block, because that'll take me to the end of my chemotherapy and everything, which starts next week. I've got 2 more rounds of that, so that's 8 weeks essentially. Which is to get to the end of that, and then a couple of weeks following there. Get me to my next monitoring scan, and then hopefully we'll have a bit more confidence on the health side of things. We can push on from there. Ideally towards the half Ironman, which will be in May, if I can get my entry sorted. But if not, we'll try and do a DIY one down at Elton before then, and we'll just continue the build up to Ironman Bolton in July. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed joining us on. I hope you're as excited as I am about seeing what Ben's got cooking up for us. And yeah, can't wait to get stuck in. So all the best for the new year. Hope it all goes better than it did last year for you, and let's look forward to a good year of events, seeing our friends and family and holidays and all that good stuff we missed out on. So catch you next time I'm out. All the best.